For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manns, and it's time for your daily dose of the doctor. Let's take a look at how we use the around-the-horn trading plan. So if you're subscribing to this or you're a boot camp attendee, all of this should be second nature to you. But yesterday, we had Spectra Energy on the plan. This is what it looked like up close. We had a short at 35.04, 35.30 stop, 34.74 target, and 34.89 was 50% of the target. And at 34.89, of course, we move our stop to risk-free. 10 cents to the target, we move our stop to that 50% to target level. Piece of cake, the rules are easy to follow. Let's take a look at what happened the day after the stock did not trigger. So we did not have a trigger yesterday on Wednesday, but today SE started moving down right after the open. Had an opportunity to short it from the central pivot. That would have been a beautiful trade. So if it's on your radar and you're not doing something else and you can see this happening, then you've got the opportunity for a nice profit extension from the central pivot all the way down to that entry target and beyond. And of course, it gives you a very nice stop as well. But let's say that what you did instead was decided to just go ahead and put on a trade right at yesterday's entry price, keeping all the targets and everything else in place. Usually on a trade like this, we'll take lighter shares. So let's go ahead and load up to take 500 shares on this. And if it gets down to that 35.04 level, we should see a conditional order go live. And we're going to get a fill on this trade. There you go. You see our short positions established right at that 35.04 entry, zero slippage. Let's see what happens with this one. We've got all the parameters in place. Stop is locked in as a conditional order, and once we get to 50% of the distance to the target, we'll use 35.04 as our stop. And if we get 10 cents to the target, of course, we'll ratchet down to the 50% to target level. And of course, if we hit the target, we will take off a portion of the position. Now, this one made some interesting moves over the course of the morning that we can take a look at in terms of measured moves and what those mean to our profit targets. But let's see what happens as this one plays out. As you can see, if you're looking at the trading plan, we've made it 10 cents to the profit target, and now we've slowed down. And here are these measured moves that I was talking about earlier, right? So all you need to do is draw from peak to trough on the initial move from the pivot down in the morning, and then take a look at this, right? From the peak to trough again, and again from the peak to trough. So this tells me that this may in fact be the end of the move, and I am looking for an exit at 50% of the profit target if we reverse there. So we got within 10 cents of the target. You know, it's not every trade's going to make you rich, and certainly not a 500 share trade, but you know, 150 bucks is what we were looking for on this SE position. And it's just an ancillary to everything else that we're doing on the session. We had the opening gap trades, we had the sub 10 trades, we had all the stuff going on from today's trading plan. Harley Davidson, of course, made it all the way to the profit target, just a straight shot to the target, so that was great. But this was an extra money kind of a setup. And at this point, having been 10 cents to the profit target, and given that we've had 3 measured moves, and it looks like it's about to stall out, right? No hesitation at all if this one comes up and pops us out at 50% to the target. And here we see that we appear to be getting the reversal to that 50% to target level. And as I said, if we hit 50% to the target, we are just going to take this trade off right at the number and not sweat it. So better to make a few bucks than lose them. Judging by what's going on here, I expect to be closed out of this one in a few seconds. Hopefully you've learned something. Here we go. We see the trade just closed out. Made a few bucks. That's not bad. If you learned something and you like what you saw, why don't you take us up on the offer? Come take a look at every single trading plan that I offer, including the full version of my intraday trading plan, the scalper plan, the training videos, and of course the first hour trading pit where all of this stuff comes to life. 30 days, 97 bucks. You are not going to go wrong. That's going to be some of the best money you ever spent. You will make money if you follow along in the first hour trading pit each and every day. It's an hour of your time. It is going to be some time very, very well spent. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, adrian@traderinsight.com. Hope you had a great trading day today and an even better one on deck for Friday. The best trader education anywhere, only from traderinsight.com.